to start with the head, you're going to have a magic ring. And in the magic ring, single crochet 6. So that's 1 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6. After you do that, you're going to pull the yarn end tightly to close up your ring. And then we're going to go with round 2. For round 2, you're going to increase all around. So in each of these 6 stitches, put 2 stitches. So in the first one, I'm going to put 2. That's 1 and 2. The second one I'll put 2. So that'll be stitch number 3 and stitch number 4. In this third stitch, we have stitch number 5. Oops. Stitch number 5 and stitch number 6. In this next one, stitch 7 and 8. In this next one, stitch 9 and 10. And in this last one of the round, stitches 11 and 12. And now we're going to go around for this third round with a single crochet and increase repeated. So, and I'm going to put my yarn tail over here at the start. This is how I like to use, create sort of like a quick and easy stitch marker, but if you want, you can use an actual stitch marker. So for this first one, I'm going to just insert a single crochet, and in this next one, I'll increase, so that's 2 stitches. And then single crochet, increase, you do that all the way around. So here, a single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. So now that you've come all the way back to where the yarn or where your stitch marker is, you've finished round 3. For round 4, you're going to do 2 single crochets and then an increase. So I'll demonstrate this first couple of repetitions. So in this first stitch, just a single crochet, second stitch, just a single crochet, and in the third stitch, increase. So increase there. And then we'll do that again. Single crochet, increase. Like so. And again, you're going to do that all the way around for a total of 6 repetitions. So now I've come all the way back to where I started this round, and I'm ready to embark on round 5. For round number 5, what you're going to do is single crochet 3 and then increase. So here, and you're going to do that all the way around. So here I'm going to do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, and then this next one right here, increase. That's 2 single crochets in the same stitch. And I'm going to do that around. So here's another repetition. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and increase. And again. All right, so that's that for round number 5. For round number 6, all you're going to do is single crochet all the way around, and you're not going to do any more increases from here on out to round 11, I mean. So at this point I like to kind of move my stitch marker, or which is really just this yarn end here, up to this part, the beginning. And as I said, for these next few rounds, round 6 to round 11, you're just going to single crochet around. So insert 1 single crochet in each of these stitches. And since that's going to take some time, I'm going to pause my video in a bit, and we'll meet back when round 11 is finished. If you find yourself stuck on the rounds, what you can do, remember you're just doing single crochets, but what you can do is also count the number of rounds you have by going from the beginning of the spiral. So where my yarn tail comes out of is the start of my spiral. So that's the first round, second round, third, fourth, 5th, and here's the beginning of the 6th. So I'm going to keep going until I have 11 rounds. We'll meet back at that point. Now at this point, I finished round 11. As you can see, it creates this vertical part of the head. And the next round, round 12, is to start decreasing so that we start narrowing down our circle here. So to do that, for round 12, you're going to single crochet 3 and then decrease. So to begin, that's single crochet 1, 2, 3 stitches, and then for the next 2, decrease means to single crochet those together. So I'm going to go into these 2 stitches and do the decrease. Now repeat that around, so that means 3 stitches and then decrease. Single crochet 1, 2, 3, and here's my decrease. And then it's single crochet 1, 2, and 3, and yep, you guessed it, next up is my decrease. And you're going to continue doing this all the way around until you reach the end of the round. So I reached the end of my round here, and at this point you can insert your plastic safety eyes into the head if you'd like to. So for this doll, I'm using 7mm eyes. So here are 2 7mm eyes, and let me pull out the backings as well. And you're going to insert these eyes between rounds 9 and round 10, and I like to put them about 6 stitches apart. So that's just my recommendation, but really you can put your eyes wherever you want and at whichever, and use whichever size you want. So feel free to use larger eyes, smaller eyes, whatever makes you happy. All right, so what I like to do though is, you see how this is where the start of my round is? I like to keep that at the back of the doll, and so the eyes would be in the front here. And if I count down, that's the first round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next one's 10. So it's gonna be between rounds 9 and 10. So if I put let's say I'm just gonna stick my hook through here. If I put one eye here, I count over 6 stitches and put the next eye. So let me just make this one nice and big. And that's where I'll poke in my eye. That sounds pretty morbid. That's where I'll poke in my doll's eye. Now, if you're satisfied with the placement of your eyes, you can go ahead and put the backings into the back. So here I'm going to take the backing, find the back, and push it through to secure it. And do the same with the other side. And there you have it. My doll has eyes now. Now that you've done that, you can go ahead and complete the next few rounds, and we'll be done with the head of the doll pretty soon. So, moving on, we're going to be going on round 13 here. Round 13 is pretty simple. It's another decrease round. You're going to single crochet 2 and then decrease. So you're going to do that all the way around for a total of 18 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and then decrease, single crochet 2, and then decrease, and again you're going to repeat this all the way around the doll's head for this round. Alright, so that's round number 13 done. And as you can see, your doll's head is starting to fold into that circular shape. And the last round of the doll is going to be single crochet, decrease all the way around. So let's move on here. This is round number 14. And it's just single crochet here, decrease. Single crochet, and decrease. All the way around. All right. And that's that for the head. So after you finish all 14 rounds, your head is done. And what you're going to do is just stuff it with fiberfill stuffing so that it's nice and rounded out. You'll also snip the yarn end here so that it could be ready for attaching to the doll's body. You do not need to leave a long yarn end because your doll's body is going to have a long yarn end for you to sew it to the head. So don't worry about leaving a long yarn end here. You can just snip it off pretty short. All right, and we'll meet back to work on the other parts of the doll.